will be live on, make sure you guys can all hear me, live on YouTube and Twitch. Thanks for coming and hanging out. This card is going to be a really quick card to put together. I'm telling you, it's, I think, going to take 5 minutes. It's really fast. But I have to tell you and warn you, give you a little warning, it might take 5, maybe 10, but you can always add stuff to it too, so it may take longer. It's really easy to put together, but it takes a lot of time for the Cricut to do its work. So it's drawing on the palm trees. And I have it here. But not only is it just 2 palm trees, it's 4. So here's the layers. They're really intricate. You have to use a fine point pen. You do not want to use the medium point Cricut pens, the 1 point pens. You want to use, I used a 0.4, 0.3 would be the best because it's tiny little lines. And it takes about 30 minutes for each palm tree to draw because it is so much detail. So here, I'll show you this one because this is the full, like it draws a little bitty line for each one of those. It can't even focus. It's just so tiny. Like this is just all drawn with 1 pen. So it takes a while. So what you do is you set your Cricut to draw and you open another tab and go play on the internet, clean your craft room, get a snack, anything you want to do while the Cricut is doing its work. So don't think you can do this and let's craft. Maybe do the trees ahead of time. And then so when you're ready to craft, you have it done. Because it does take a long time. And Robbie in YouTube, in the chat, I saw your comment before my live videos. We usually come here and chat a little bit if you're new to my channel. And she said she has a bachelorette themed, a flamingo themed bachelorette party. And this would be so cool, flamingos. You could make a little paper flamingo or have it draw a little flamingo. That would be really cool on here. There's also, I was trying the Miami skyline. I haven't tried others, but Cricut has skylines in Access, and you could put skylines on here too, I think. I think that would be pretty. Oh, I also think this would be pretty maybe in another color. I haven't tried another color. I only tried white. And so what I did is I used, this is blue cardstock from Cricut. This is black craft board from Cricut. This is white craft board from Cricut. The reason I have this piece, you don't have to do that piece, but I kind of like it better with some dimension to it. And this gives it a little dimension, and I kind of like the black of the dimension. So this was the first card I made, and I'm going to be honest, there's like the back. Look at the back. Look at that top. It's not very good. And the bottom, it's not very good. It doesn't line up. It should line up perfectly, and we're going to try to line it up in live. We're going to hope that happens. Hopefully you can line it up. It shouldn't be very hard, but when I did this one, I had this blue one totally opened, and when I glued it on, and I think I should have it closed when I glue it on because I will be able to straighten it up much better. You want to use glue so you can straighten it up unless you're really good with a dry adhesive and getting it on there really good. I also want to say, if you support my channel on Patreon, YouTube membership, or my Facebook fan page, you already have this file. You have 2 of these. You have a blank one where you can choose your own images to put on, or you don't, just thought of a new thing. You could like weave colored paper in and out. That would be really neat. Now I want to try that. You can do so many different things with this. So the blank one is completely free images. And this one these images are all in access. If you don't have access, it may want to charge you for these. This is a little beach or a little water thing I just added. If you don't want to pay for all that, you can delete what you don't want. Or you can just use the blank one and add the images you want. I think that might be cool. Now I want to weave, like a basket, weave some paper in and out. You could weave string or paper or, oh, now I want to try that. But let's put this card together first. Okay, let's go over here. Oh, and I want to mention, I have a new Facebook group. I know, I have enough Facebook groups. This Facebook group will give you this file, and I don't have my other cards here. My other files that I've done, and all my files I've done in May, I'm leaving the links up to get these files in that new Facebook group. They're only going to be there for 15 days. This group is going to be, every post must be approved. There will be no sales ads in the group, not even me. If you want to look at sales, you'll have to look at my other groups or follow me on Facebook or something else. But this group will not have any sales posts. It will not have anything that is not related to finished projects. Well, you can post finished projects, any project made with a Cricut, not just mine, and you can ask Design Space questions and questions about that type of thing. So there's be absolutely no spam because we have to approve the post before it gets in there. And no complaining or negativity, no drama will be allowed. There is a 99-cent fee for this group. So it's 99 cents to join the group. It's through Facebook. You don't pay me. I have no control over payment or anything like that. It's all through Facebook. So Facebook does that. And so you can sign in there, and the group has topics. So if you're looking for something specific, you can just click on a topic. So it's so much easier to find posts. So if you're interested in that and getting these links, these projects, you can, there's a link in the description. Thanks. Had to get that out. All right, let's put this card together. Yeah, lots of you are already in the group. So excited to have you. Okay, let's go back to overhead. There we are. Okay. So now I also want to thank my supporters. Without my supporters, I could not have my assistants. My assistants, I have 2 assistants, and they're amazing. And I could not do half of the stuff I do without them. And Janet, one of my assistants, she cut this out for me, and she thought this card, because my idea was to glue this to this, like put glue on every one. She thought it would look better if we didn't do that and just glued like the outside and then glued the black piece to this. Well, I thought that was an amazing idea. So that's why you see, and I decided to only glue the outside of the black to it too. So it gives more dimension. And like, now remember, this card was not perfect or anything, like most of the things I do, but I am so amazed at the things you guys do that I give you the files and you guys make amazing things with them, and you guys do them much more perfect than I do. So I really liked the idea of it not being glued down. Isn't that cool? And you have to remember, before you put this piece down, you want to glue the sun down, and you can glue the sun down anywhere you want. And you can see it better the higher up it is. Like that. But it's up to you how you do it. Okay, so first, you know what? Let's first, before I forget, because I do that sometimes, I forget things. Let's glue this sun on. And I think right there, because I like that you can see it. You could make it come down here more like it's setting, but you don't see it as well. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm using Maymay Made It's Art Glitter Glue. I get it from maymaymadeit.com. And you can just stick that wherever you want. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're only going to put glue around the outer edge. I could do it, you know, in here too. Also, I want to tell you, you could add a sentiment here, or you could add more images. Like you could put a flamingo on there. Oh, an umbrella, like a paper umbrella, like for the beach, or some beach toys. Oh, you could cut out a sandcastle. Man, I think of all these when it's too late. I could have done that for you. But I think that stuff would be really fun to add. So you guys, I want you to share your projects that you do. Okay, so we're going to put glue. Look, I cannot do a straight line. I do want to put it all on the edge though. Make sure it's in the corners. Okay, now I want to put this on. I'm just going to kind of stick it on there fast and then kind of push it down, turn it to try to get it level on all sides. We're going to see how that works. Seems to work pretty good. You got to do it while the glue's wet. These are the exact same image, just one is black and one is white and one has some trees on it. Now, if you don't have craft board, you could cut this. Like I said, you don't even have to have this, but you could cut out a few sheets of black and layer them together to give it more dimension. You could do more craft board. You can do anything you want. You could do that. Oh, look, that would kind of look pretty too. Something. Oh, look at that. I need to make another card. Something like that looks cool too. Or like that. Or there's so many things you can do. Getting so many ideas. Are you guys getting ideas? Raise your hand if you're getting ideas. Okay, now the last part of this card is just gluing this to this and we're done. Now, because this card is like this on the mat and it's drawing these, you cannot draw on the inside of the card. So if you want the Cricut to write a sentiment or something like that, all you have to do is add a big rectangle here in Design Space and attach the sentiment to that piece and glue it in for the inside. Or you don't even have to do this here. You could just do it on here. Let's see what that looks like. So I'm going to turn it over. So that is still cool because that was my original idea. I was going to do that. But then I thought it was really cool when you can see the other parts, but it had more dimension. So if you don't want to wait that long for this to draw out all 4 trees, just do it like that. That's kind of cool. So here you have options. You could also put another color under here, like a purple or something, like underneath the black or something that is like a sunset color. I wouldn't do orange or something because of the sun. Okay, let's go ahead and glue this. I'm like, this video is so short. Now, if you guys have any questions on anything, even, I know some people have questions on how to support me to get my files, or if you have questions on the new Facebook group, go ahead and ask those questions and I will answer them. Just making sure I have enough glue on here. I don't want this glue to dry too quickly because I got to get it on here. Okay. This is the hard part. Oh, and I didn't even fold that great. I'm going to put this down, line that up. Oh, see? There we go. There. Isn't that fun? It would be more fun if I did all those things I just told you about. But I just got those ideas in my head just now as we're live. See, and it has more dimension in there. You can... So, do you like it? Jennifer already has it loaded. Oh, she says, I wanted to add words, but when I go to make it, the words aren't there. Okay, so if you go to your canvas and add the words, you want to attach the words only to the white piece. So if these are grouped or anything, ungroup it and drag the white piece away, add your words to it, and select the white piece and the words, and then click attach. So you want to attach it. It is drawn, it's not printed. Attach you use for drawing. If I said printed, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I meant drawing. I don't know what comes out of my mouth sometimes. This is drawing, not printed. So you use attach for drawing. For printed, you'd use flatten. Okay, I'm reading your chat. Belinda has a question. If we belong to the Patreon group, do we need to pay the membership for the Facebook group? If you want to join the new Facebook group, you do have to pay the 99 cents. But the files will be the same that you get in Patreon if you're a $2 Patreon. The $1 Patreons don't get the newest files. So this is a way where they could get the newest files in this group. But they only get them for a short time to download. And then once you save it to your account, they're there forever until you delete it. How long did it take to draw? 30 minutes for each tree. Oh, Linda, great. She says if the sun was on acetate, you could move it up and down. That's cool. We're going to have to figure that one out. Thank you, Joanne. I'm going up the chat instead of down the chat. Yes, the palm trees are also on the blue. That's why you can see them solid. But you don't have to do that. I think it looks pretty cool if you just do them on the white too. So that's completely up to you. You do not have to do them on the blue. Judy's asking, how can you open another tab? Well, I have like 100 tabs open. It depends on your browser. Yeah, there's a little plus symbol. Jamie's trying to answer your question. There's a little plus symbol on the browsers usually somewhere. That's also how I suggest to watch my videos if you're learning Design Space. I suggest you have one tab open with the video going, one tab open of Design Space. After I get done with something that is maybe new to you, pause the video, do exactly what I did. If it doesn't turn out the way I did it, rewind the video a little, watch it again and see if there's a step you moved, pause it, and then go try again. Because actually doing is the best way to learn. Because you could watch my video and go and try it, and you might not remember. I wouldn't remember. That's how I learn things on YouTube. I have to pause the video and go do it myself. Otherwise, I can't learn. Mary Stevens says, I'm a patron. Do I need to join the new group? You don't need to join the new group. The files, the projects will not be any different than what you get from Patreon, unless you're only a $1 Patreon. Then you wouldn't get these projects. But if you want a group without drama, without sales, and just to see projects and learn design space, then you could. It's up to you. Yeah, Peggy, like the motion cards. Yeah, 2 hours for the drawing of the palm trees. I let it draw and go do something else. Thank you, Liz Candle. Thanks for the super chat. Starbucks for Melody. Thank you so much. You're so cute. Okay, guys, that was the video. It's only been 20 minutes. My live videos are usually an hour. Hi, Tisha on Facebook. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. If you have any questions about anything, after the video, you can always comment in the description. No, you can comment under the video on YouTube or on Facebook. You can comment. But I'm going to let you know on Facebook, I don't get notifications for the comments as well on the Facebook videos, but I do on YouTube. So if I don't see your comment and you want to ask me, you can always try to message me also on Facebook at Melody Lane Designs. I usually get those messages. All right, guys, love you, and I will see you tomorrow morning. We're going to have Design Space class, 11 a.m., and it's called Slicing and Welding, and many of you, because you watch my videos, you already know how to do that. But I have a couple projects that, one of them is one of the cards I did. People are asking how to slice that and stuff, but one of them is a new project a lot of people were doing for Mother's Day, and it includes welding, and they're asking me how to do this. It's really simple. So I'm going to show you how to do it and how you can use different names and even different images. So I'm going to show you how to make an image, reverse it, and weld it, and all of that stuff. So hopefully, even though you know how to do all that, you'll be inspired to make something new. All right, I'll see you tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern, same channel. Love you guys. Bye.